It is you and I who are the middle class that give government, give political elites the audacity or the leverage to do what they are doing. Oh, there is no light. We decide to buy generator. Oh, there's no light. We decide to buy solar. Oh, there is no housing scheme for the poor. We decide to buy land and build our house. Oh, there's no water. We decide to sing borehole. Oh, there's no security. We hire private security outfit, and we fail to understand, or we fail to demand from government to provide the things which they have been paid to do. So in our own respective behavior, we have been able to compromise governance in Nigeria, governance in Africa. The only reason people get to public offices to solve societal problems. It is not that they didn't get there so that when they begin to fail, we begin to make excuses for them. In the last 15 years, in the last 20 years, in the last 25, 30 years, we have not been able to clearly say that these are the number of persons we have lifted out of poverty in Nigeria, and even across the whole of Africa, or they say across some part of Africa. Let me be fair. So I think, and that's why I say, countries that have made progress are not countries that citizens sat down somewhere and prayed for their leaders. Countries that have made progress are countries the citizens decided to hold their leaders accountable. That's how to do it. So you see, this idea of thinking that all of a sudden, things will get better. This idea of thinking that because the fullest part of it is that you can't pray this away. You can't pray unemployment away. You can't pray poverty away. You can't pray frustration away. You can't pray infrastructural deficit away. The only way to fix them is to have proper state policy, the applicability of efficient state policy to societal problems. That's what it is. So I think we should start getting angry with those that have preferred state resources. Democracy is not about primitive capitalist accumulation. It is about solving societal problems. People actually get into public office to solve problems, to serve you. That's what it is. So we need to rise up as citizens. It's not about, oh, it's none of my business. Oh, whatever happens, let me have my way. Time will come when it will be so difficult. And why do we think that the current insecurity in this country will come to an end? Because there's a total disconnect between those who gave their support and legitimacy to the politicians who rule us and the people. As soon as they become leaders, as soon as they have access to public office, there's a total disconnect. And it is we, the middle class, who's supposed to organize and ask for accountability, hold government accountable, encourage other citizens to demand for accountability, promote transparency. We are the ones who, well, we struggle. The public education is not working. You think because you have money, you take your children and you go and put them in public schools. You take your children, you go and keep them in private school. It is so even annoying that state failure now becomes an opportunity for us to show class. Oh, Liberty, where's your children schooling? Oh, where is this? So it is the where your children school those are the things that determine your social status. Because we cannot demand accountability from those that we surrendered our sovereignty to. There's a reason we surrendered our sovereignty to them. It's for them to manage state resources. It's for them to manage public resources for the benefit on behalf of the people. That's what it is. How come all of a sudden, have you asked yourself, how come all of a sudden, the moment you leave Nigeria, the moment you leave some part of Africa and go to Western world, you go to some places where things work, you suddenly realize that some of the things you pray about and fast about are some of the things that can be fixed simply by state policies, by good governance. Our fathers, when they left the university early 70s or late 80s, they left the university and they were given cars. When has it become a miracle that a graduate got a job? After your first degree, your second degree, probably your third degree, you got in a job and you're going to church to say, praise the Lord that you have got a job. What's that? Because the society isn't just working. It's not just working. Things that we have done for ourselves, things that the society would have easily given to us, we have turned everything, we have turned those things to the issue of prayer warrior. So we need to understand that we need to understand that this current democracy is the only way we can negotiate our development. And nobody, especially with the middle class, we shouldn't sit on the fence. We should not. We should not.